Hello and welcome to another episode of the Appelboom Bites podcast. Today's episode number 59, and we have a very, very special episode because we have a very special guest who's going to help us a little bit more to understand a new Spanish brand, at least for us, a new Spanish brand. I'm really, really excited for it because we got the pens in, or at least a batch of the pens in early this week. And I'm just really excited that they are here and really happy because, new brands, new pens is always great. But first, let me introduce our co-host for today. Our co-host is Clare Coco. Welcome, Claire. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's great to learn all about the new pens with Raul. I'm excited about that, and just hoping that this weather doesn't lose power here in South Florida. We're dealing with thunderstorms right now, so but all's good right now.
You will manage. You will manage. So much better, right? Let me introduce our guest of today because it's Raul Garcia. He's the CEO of a Spanish fountain pen brand called Ulpia. Hopefully, Raul can know a lot about this and teach us more about the brand. Welcome, Raul. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And also thank you for inviting me to this great podcast. It's the first time I'm doing something like this, so I hope that people get to know more about Ulpia.
It will be a lot of fun, that's for sure. Everybody that's watching right now on the live stream, if you have any questions for us, please don't hesitate to ask them through YouTube or through Facebook. If you have a question on Instagram, unfortunately, we cannot see those in our screen. So please head over to our YouTube channel. And if you're there anyway, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button because that will help the algorithm to find our videos and it will help us, helps our business very much. So if you would like to do that, that's really much appreciated. Suzette Perez, she is there already. Good morning. So nice to see you. Well, for us, it's good evening, Suzette, but I don't know where you are in the world, but most likely it's for you morning. Claire, what time is it at your place?
It's 11:03 a.m., which is a great time to do this. So for me,
Perfect. That's good.
yeah.
That's good. Well, Suzette has a question already for you, Raul. Where in Spain is Ulpia located? That's a really good one.
It's in Asturias, it's at the north of Spain in a city called Gijón.
Okay, that's really nice. I think it's Basque country, right? Or not?
More the left
More to the
center,
left.
more north center.
Okay. Well, anyway, we just should visit it, I think, because the weather
Yeah.
is always good there, and I really love Spain. So most likely you will see me there, Raul. All right. Before we start the podcast and we dive into more questions, we always do the pen check. And Claire, I would like to ask you to start with your pen check for this week.
The pen check.
Okay, so since I just got this in from Joost, is my Kaweco, the one piston filler,
Oh,
and
nice.
I really like it. I love the aluminum body on a Kaweco. It's a little bit heavier and it posts really nicely. And I inked it with the Kaweco Royal Blue ink. And it's the first time I'm using a Kaweco ink, and it's beautiful. It is a nice, rich color. And one thing I did notice when I post it, I have to be careful and make sure that I pull it out, because if I turn it, the knob sometimes gets stuck in the cap, but it doesn't turn the piston. It doesn't, it's pretty good. It just, it won't leak any of the ink. It just gets stuck in the cap. So but also on the piston too, I like the fact that the Kaweco name is, everywhere. They even have their little logo on both. So on the
It's a
end cap.
really nice detail. It's a really nice detail.
I really like it a lot, and it's a great travel pen for me too. So, so that's what I'm using right now. I just inked it, and it works great. So
it's really funny because since the launch of it earlier this month, you see it everywhere over the internet. Everybody's making reviews about it everywhere, and it's so great to see. We sold a lot of them. We're getting new batches in all the time and shipping them out to our customers all the time. But yeah, supply is limited for now, so we just, once we got it in, we ship it out, and that's it. So, but there's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot of
happy to
love
get
for
it.
piston, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All right, Raul, what fountain pen do you carry with you today?
So the pen I choose today, it's the most special one ever made in Ulpia. It's here. It's Parix from the Mira collection. But the
Hmm.
special thing is that we made the pen for the King of Spain. It
Oh,
was a
nice.
gift in an award ceremony, and the thing is made of bronze, and it's palladium plated. So it's the hardest pen we ever made.
That's really, really, really precious. So the King of Spain received this fountain pen.
We made two. One has the king, and the other is as
The King of
Ulpia.
Ulpia.
Yeah.
The King of Ulpia and the King of Spain both have one. All right, we will dive more into that fountain pen later on in the show because it has a really special filling mechanism, right? So we're going to talk about that later on. Let's have a look at my pen check quickly because I have a fountain pen here. It came into the store in a huge batch last Friday, actually. We had a lot of orders for it as well. It is the Leonardo Galactica Universe with a yellow gold rim. Um, there's a lot of love for this fountain pen, and we had a lot of orders for it. And as you can see with the colors, it's so beautiful. And this one has a regular nib, but if you want, um, Leonardo can also add a 14 karat gold nib on it or a number 8 size gold nib on it. So there's a lot of different options on there. Yes, Wendy, this is really a dream fountain pen. Believe me. You see the material, it's really wonderful. So it's limited to only 400 pieces. So be quick before it sells out because the silver trimmed version was sold out within a few hours with Leonardo. So we allocated a lot of these, and we still have some allocations over with Leonardo. So if you're interested in this, make sure to do it right now, and otherwise it's gone. All right, let's have a look at some people that are joining into the chat. We have some love from Bangladesh, always great. Oh, Suzette is in Miami as well, Claire. Is it one of your neighbors?
Yes, she's a dear friend of mine, so I'm glad she was able to chime in this morning.
Oh, perfect, perfect. That's a lot
Yeah.
of fun. Suzette, if you have some fun things to tell about Claire, please share it with us in the chat. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
And we have Wendy, of course, here as well. Let's see. Hello, all from Yorkshire. Um, Perfect, perfect. It's so great to see everybody here. All right, Raul. Last week we had a guest on our show. It was Yassine. He is a moderator of some various Facebook groups, the Mont Blanc Society and the Monte Grappa Pen Club. Uh, and he has a question for you. And his question for you was, what was the first ink you ever did put in your fountain pen? If you can
I
still remember.
think that the first thing I ever used it was a black cartridge from Cross on a Cross pen.
Mhm.
But I consider my first ink it was a bottle of Waterman Mysterious Blue. That nowadays I still consider my favorite ink and I use every day.
Yeah, it's your favorite
Yeah,
ink.
it's yeah, the Waterman Mysterious Blue. But
Mhm.
yeah, my
It's
first
it's
thing
a
I
really
think
nice
was
one.
yeah. Tell me.
No, please go ahead.
No, there's a sad story because it's just a black cartridge standard uh, from Cross. So well, that's the first thing.
But the Waterman ink bottle, what I really like about it is the design. So you can put it sideways, so you
Yeah,
can fill up the entire bottle, or sorry, the entire pen with the bottle.
and very easy to clean also the pen.
Definitely. Claire, do you have some watermelon inks?
Yeah, I do. I have the Serenity Blue, and I do like the Tender Purple. It's a very
Of
pretty
course,
color. That's a different. I like. Well, purple's one of my favorite colors. So,
that's an
but
easy one.
yeah, that's an easy one. I do enjoy using the watermelon.
All right, let's dive now more into the world of Ulpia because I want to know, first of all, where does the name Ulpia comes from, Raul?
Well, it comes from looking for a name for a brand name. Uh, it's the first thing is that it's a short name and you can pronounce in different languages
Mm-hmm.
also, easy to pronounce, but has a relationship with Spain and Italy because Giuseppe, it's the person who first met to work with pens, and he's also the developer of the film system. He's from Italy. Now he's been living in Spain for 20 years now, but
Mm-hmm.
has this relation between Spain and Italy.
Okay, that's really nice. So it doesn't really have a meaning, Ulpia. It's not like some kind of
No,
word.
it's a name, yeah, from the Roman Empire, but it has this relation.
Okay, that's really nice. All right, so when did the company started? So when did you start making fountain pens?
We start in November 22.
Mm-hmm.
We launched the brand at the Madrid Pen Show that year, and we developed. We start uh, making the designs. I think April, May this the same year, the 22. So we
So it's a
had
really
that.
young brand still.
Yeah, we are very young.
That's good. That's good. But still, a lot of people are talking about it. So you made a name for yourself in quite a short period of time. Claire, did you heard about Ulpia before?
No, I have not. I actually saw it posted on your website, and then you told me after the fact, so I knew it was a newer brand. And the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you're so young doing this, I think is kind of neat, you know. And yeah, so I've been trying to research it a little bit to get more
Mm-hmm.
knowledge.
Wendy wants to see more pens. We are getting closer to that, Wendy Sue. So please have some patience because Ulpia has three certain ranges, product ranges. Classica, the 117, and the Parix, if I pronounce that correctly. So let's start with the Classica. So that's the entry level fountain pen of Ulpia. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I do have it here, by the way. Here you go. Here's a pen.
Yeah. Well, Ulpia Clasica, it's our latest model. We developed this one maybe 7, 8 months ago from the brand launch. Uh, the the main thing was to have a pen, a fountain pen, and also a roller ball.
Mm-hmm.
More affordable, as it's our entry level pen to the brand, and also it's a bit thinner than the regular pens, the main pens at Ulpia. Also, you can post the pen if you want, because in the other
Mm-hmm.
models you can post the cap.
Here I do have some pieces that got in. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it has some really nice colors on it as well. So it's not just plain orange, plain blue, green, plain white, but I don't know,
Yes,
especially the
we want to bring some more color variation than our normal line, and we
Mhm.
use some different material than acrylic. It is a German resin, a special German resin called Huma or Juma. I don't know the pronunciation. It has this pattern and also kind of a snake. We call it Medusa.
It's really nice. And this is the jungle, right?
This is the jungle, yes.
Very pretty resin. Oh,
It's
it's
a
not
really,
resin though. It's not a resin. You said it's
No,
yes,
this is
it's
acrylic.
acrylic. Yeah, okay. But it's very pretty. I love the patterns. The first one almost reminded me of a honeycomb, but you said snake.
Yeah,
But, and there's Appelboom green.
this is Appelboom green. So this is a great color. As you can see here, perfect. That's
Yes.
perfect. No, but this white, it has kind of this snake pattern in need on it.
Oh yeah, it's very neat. I could see that. Yeah.
It's really, really nice. I really, really like it. So this is acrylic, but the 107, sorry?
it's not acrylic. It's a special resin
Oh,
made in Germany.
sorry. Okay, so this is
Yeah,
resin,
it's
right?
expensive and hard to work.
Okay, that's resin, but you also have a collection made with ebonite, right?
Yeah.
And if we're gonna talk about ebonite, a lot of fountain pen people are really like overwhelmed because the 117 collection that's made with ebonite. Can you tell a little bit more about the 117 collection?
Well, the 117, it's our main model at Ulpia. It has our characteristic shape.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that, well, it's a cartridge converter filling system, but you
Mm-hmm.
have the threads and the section, but it's not the section. It's a ring with threads that you unscrew and have the converter or the cartridge has a
Mm-hmm.
unique only body
Mm-hmm.
with the nib, and it's also a bit heavy at the back at the end, and very
Mm-hmm.
comfortable in the hand. And it's also our great model, our best model in sales.
It's really nice. I really like the shape. Look, as you can see it here, it I don't know, it tapers down a bit, right? Here.
Yeah, so you can grip the section.
Exactly. So the grip section is like in the barrel. So this is like one piece. And if you want to fill up the pen, I'm gonna do this really carefully. You unscrew the entire barrel so that it reveals. It's really hard to do this on camera, by the way. So that it reveals the converter, which you can screw out, or you can put the full cartridge in here and
Yes.
as you can see, it's like a really huge barrel, which is also the grip section at the same time. And there is this. Claire, you need to help me with my English. There's a ribbed ring here that
Yeah, it's
can.
the band, the band with
Yeah.
it. It's ribbed. Yeah, so
Yes.
it's a rib there.
So exactly. So and that's the part that you can unscrew. Which is really cool. Actually. So the grip section is integrated into the barrel, which kind of yeah.
And that
Mhm.
doesn't post though. That one doesn't post, correct?
Oh,
Doesn't post, as you can see. But the Clasica, let's go back to the Clasica. The Clasica does post, and the Clasica has just this as the regular grip section, and that's also the with cartridge converter filling.
I like
Mhm.
the look of the one previous one you just showed. I'm sorry, I don't remember the number of it.
117.
The 117 is with the ribbed, I guess, band. It's a unique design. It's really pretty, actually. It's very nice.
It's really special. This one you also made, Raul. This is the special 2023 edition, right?
yes, this part, the metal part is natural brass,
Mm-hmm.
and the ring it's ebonite. We change the materials.
Oh, nice. But you cannot unscrew this metal grip
No,
section, right?
it's
So
the
it's
same.
still the same system. It's the same system. This gold metal, or sorry, this metal part. It's just part of the barrel.
The grip section, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one large grip section. It's really nice. I really like how this is made. And it's quite interesting how this is completely different than we're used to. Also very noticeable is, of course, the clip. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but the clip looks a little bit to me, but Raul, please correct me if I'm wrong. It looks a little bit like a nib to me.
Sorry?
It looks like a nib.
Yeah, it's correct. It's like a nib. We made well, all the parts are made in house and by hand. So the clip, it's hand engraved with a
Mm-hmm.
diamond tool with Ulpia, and there's the round and the straight line, just like a nib.
It's really nice. I really like it. Suzette also really likes the shape of the 117. And Claire, you're really active because you wrote a
No,
whole
that's
story.
my husband signed in on my YouTube.
But it was Peter. That was
Yeah,
Peter.
yeah.
So that's really nice. Good morning, Desert Ink. Well, everybody's happy to see you, Claire. So that's good. I really like that. If you have any questions, by the way, for Raul, for Claire, or for me, just throw them into the chat and we will discuss them.
I did like Peter's question, but we'll go back to that. Maybe I'll use that.
What do you mean?
No, he wants to know about
Oh,
if
yeah. Peter has a really good question. Hola, Senor Garcia. Do you currently make inks? And if not, is that something you plan to produce? And any recommendation on inks that works best in your well, but this was Peter, I think, right? This is not
right,
Claire. Claire there,
correct.
but it's yeah.
So at the moment we don't make inks. It's we make pens. The inks is another task, but also we have no plan to produce inks at the moment. Maybe to
Okay.
create some special color for Ulpia with another brand that produce actually the ink. But
Mm-hmm.
and a recommendation, well, Waterman Blue Mysterious. Easy to clean all Waterman inks, and it's my favorite. But
And
That's
maybe,
always
I think every type of ink, well, fountain pen ink, works well.
I think so too. I really like it that you're really focusing on the fountain pen part and just let other businesses do their inks and you can just focus on what you're good at. Let's have a look at the third model that Ulpia created. We have it here. Raul, can you tell a little bit more about it?
Well, this is the next level pen of Ulpia. Has the same shape, design of the 117, the previous model.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Here
I have them here side by side.
has a ring, but this is a real ring. You can unscrew the part. Is the decoration, but has the yeah.
You cannot
But
unscrew this part.
but we have to fill the pen a piston knob at the back, so you can this thing you unscrew. You put the
Mm-hmm.
pen with the nib up because gravity with inks works like if you put the pen down with ink, you
yeah,
probably make
make an inky mess on.
it has a proprietary filling system that is very simple. You unscrew the piston of the pen
Mm-hmm.
and you have this glass. Well, it's a acrylic cartridge that you refill with ink with a syringe just
Mm-hmm.
to the first mark. These are O-rings to keep it sealed, and then you put it back to the pen. and you unscrew. You screw again the piston, and also and it's ready to write. And also for cleaning, it's very easy because you unscrew again the pen, and you can clean
I love
everything
that
again.
sound. That sounds great.
It's I think it's great. I think it's an ingenious. I actually really like that. You know, it's pretty
You can
cool.
use the pen also like a syringe because you like this. If this is the my finger is the bottle of ink, you can just push to take the ink and put it back, but it's more dirty. I don't know if I
It,
explain myself.
it will not leak when you fill it like that.
You need to be more careful because when you put you pressure this up, maybe you get some ink, but you need to use some paper to clean first.
Yeah, of course, that makes sense. I really like this filling mechanism. It's quite unique. It's something different. It's kind of an eyedropper filling mechanism, but still not the same. It still has a different kind of feeling. Claire, what do you think?
I think it's great. I would use it. I love the fact that it takes what about two more than the cartridge, right? So what 2 milliliters of ink, and
Hmm.
it's I like it. I love that sound too. I like the. It is pretty cool. I think it would. Like I said, I would use it. So
That's the
I
most
like it.
important thing.
Yeah, I
That's the
would
most
use
important
it.
thing. Raul, I also saw another question from Wendy. Here it is. She's wondering, how did you get into fountain pens? That's a really good one, actually.
Well, I start collecting pens. I don't know, maybe when I was 17 years old. Uh,
Hmm.
yes, there was trying different pens, and well, the fountain pen I really liked, and I fell in love with fountain pens, and well, today I have a brand.
Claire, you see that? It's dangerous, to collect fountain pens. Eventually you can have your own brand.
It is very dangerous to collect fountain pens. That's what we do, and I think I'm making up for lost time. But because yeah, but I think it's wonderful that you started at such a young age, and I think it's great. But yes, so you must have a big collection yourself too.
Not really.
No.
No, because I get rid of some pens. Well, when I start to manufacture the pen, you develop a special. You know more the how to make a pen, and not every pen you 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 want to buy every kind of pen. For example, now I'm more. If I've had to buy a pen, I think probably I will buy some Urushi, some pen with Urushi, some Pilot, or some Namiki, for example.
Hmm. You get more picky when you're
Yeah, more
when
big.
you when you manufacture yourself, because that's also something that I was thinking about, because the Parix and the 117, they're both made with ebonite, and ebonite is a really good material to put some urushi on, right? Is that something that you have plans for, Raul?
Yeah, the plan, there is a plan, but it's it takes a lot of time. We
Hmm.
are trying to contact with a special person in a special atelier in Japan because we want a real Urushi, but
Hmm.
it's difficult.
Yeah, I do have a friend in France, Amanuri Studio, who might also be able to help out with you. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but
Yeah, I know.
he's
From
really
Instagram, of
really
course.
great
I
artist.
never talked to him.
He's a really great artist. So if you want to help out, if you want me to help out with that, I can get you in touch with him. Beautiful pens, really beautiful pens, Raul. But this is not it. So you have three collections, but there is a certain special. How do I say that? There's a certain specialty within your collection, Mira, that makes these pens even more special. Okay, tell us a little bit more about that. I don't have the pen here at all, so you really need to do that on your side.
The Mira collection, we have one model in 117
Hmm.
pen with a cartridge converter, and with and also with the Parix system. The special thing about the Mira collection, it's we open three great big windows to see the ink,
Hmm.
and it's made of, in well, this case is bronze, but the normal it's in brass here.
It's really cool.
Is the
Yeah, it's really
for me,
pretty.
it's the most beautiful pen we ever made.
I
It's
can
the
see
same
that.
design, so the threads are at the end, but
Hmm.
and the ring, it's there's no ring. There's only a well, hello.
Yes, yes, we're back. You're back. You're back.
the the
Even
piston,
even even the stream was really impressed with this fountain pen. It was shocked.
the piston at the back is ebonite because
Hmm.
we want to make the pen lighter. Brass or bronze in this case are heavy, but with
Hmm.
the ink windows and the ebonite piston, it makes a very light pen,
It's
and
really really nice.
it's the difficult, the, well, the most difficult part of this pen is that you need to have the body uh, palladium plated before you put in the mechanism, the ink film system inside. So you just need to be very careful to don't make any scratch at the pen.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Because you make everything in house, right? Or at least
Yes,
like the pen parts, except for the nib, you make everything in house.
the nib, we use Yogo nib number 6 in the 117 and Parix. Well, Parix is
Hmm.
the gold nib, and the number 5 in the Clasica pens.
Yeah, it's really impressive that you can make everything in house and that you're so dedicated to making this. And I really, really love what you're doing. At least, the pens that I see here on my desk, they just look beautiful with the ebonite and the design of it, with the huge barrel and with the grip action on the barrel. It's really special. I really like what you're doing. Claire, is there anything that you would like to add to this collection?
I think it's a great concept, beautiful collection. I actually now I'm not sure if I like the Pyrex or the one with the almost demonstrator type with the windows, because I think that's pretty
Hmm.
cool too. Your nibs, I know there you said Yovo, but you can also do steel or gold, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's and what do you have other plans for making a different design or a little bit bigger pen? Because your pens are roughly about what size are the pens that you currently have now, as far
Mm,
as length?
well, the main model, the 117, it's a medium pen, even
Hmm.
not small, not bigger.
I
And
think
then the
that there is size comparable with, for example, a Pelican M800. They
Okay.
are similar in
yeah,
size. Shall I grab a pen? Wait, we're live anyways. We can do a size comparison. I will grab a pen. I will be back in 5 seconds.
No, I think your pens are, I love them. I think, and I love the filling system of the Pyrex. I just think that's the coolest thing, coolest concept. So congratulations. And do you have numerous colors in that as well? Or
Excuse me,
what
can you-
colors? Do you have different colors in
Yes,
that line?
we have all red, brown, solid colors. We prefer solid colors. I don't know that this color also
Oh,
can be
that's
part.
good. So those are all ebonite, correct? On the
Yeah,
Parix or no?
the 117 and Parix, everything for the moment it's Ebonite.
Very nice.
All right, sorry. I prepared the comparison for a bit. I don't know if you can see
Right
it.
there, right there.
So the bottom is all at the same level right now. And as you can see, the middle one is the Clasica. And this one is the Parix. Or sorry, it's a 117. And well, we have the Momento Zero here, the M800, and the Platinum Century. So
Mm-hmm.
they're all a bit in the same size. Really, really nice. I saw another question. Let's see. Oh, Peter was giving you a compliment. Very stylish, almost Art Deco ink windows, different than any I have seen. And Wendy is wondering, when Lenny is joining the chat, Wendy is wondering, what is your next big goal for your company?
Well, I think that to
Besides working
produce,
together with Appelboom, of course, because that's
yeah,
of
of
course.
course, of course, the to produce our own nibs, it's the big goal, I think, in every pen manufacturer. At
Mhm.
least it is what I think. But we are just making some tests with Ebonite feed first, so we can use some maybe some in some limited editions or I don't know exactly, but the nibs are something special to me
Of
to make
course,
our
of
own
course.
nibs.
But they are quite complicated, so it's really hard. All right, Ulpia, you launched at the Madrid Pen Show, but you will not come to the Dutch Pen Show. Is that correct?
Maybe
Or
the
at least
next
you,
year.
you will not be there in person next month. But I will make sure to bring your pens. So everybody that's coming to the Dutch Pen Show, make sure to come over to our table so you can see the pens for yourself in real life. Um, and the Dutch Pen Show is really close by. It's only 5 more weeks, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 5 more weeks. And then we have the Dutch Pen Show, the June 2nd in Utrecht. It's going to be fantastic. We launched 5 more workshops actually yesterday because there was a lot of demand for workshops, especially inky workshops. So we added a few more inky workshops. There's Lily Lettering, who is a great calligrapher, is doing a calligraphy workshop, which is really, really nice. Her husband, Andre, he will do an drawing workshop. He will make a beautiful drawing together with you on an envelope. So if you don't have any plans yet for the 2nd of June, make sure to head over to the website and get your ticket to make sure that you are there at the Dutch Pen Show. And if you already got a ticket for the Dutch Pen Show, but you haven't booked your workshop yet, make sure to do that before they're selling out. And a few workshops of them are already sold out, so you missed that opportunity. But there's still a few spots left for the other workshops. And once again, we will bring Ulpia to the show, so there you can see the brand, feel the pens, and experience. And especially because that's the thing with Ebonite, you want to see Ebonite. So at Dutch Pen Show, you're welcome to come and sniff at our table, do the Ulpia Ebonite, because that's what you want to do, of course. I'm so sorry that you cannot be there, but maybe next year. Why not? Everybody's welcome at the Dutch Pen Show. Raul, if you are looking for a volunteer to test your in-house nibs, we have one here for you. So that's really cool. I also need to announce some new products because that's something that we do every week.
New products.
But honestly speaking, there's not a lot of new products that I have, or that at least that I can announce now at this moment, because tomorrow, at the 1st of May, there's a sailor launch, but I'm not allowed to talk about it yet. So if you're watching this now, just make sure to check out the website after 12 o'clock this evening, because then we will have the launch on the Pennen. I promise you, but I cannot say right now. You just have to make sure to check out the website tomorrow, and most likely we will make some buzz about it on social media as well, so you will see it. But yeah, I'm not allowed to share more details right now. Another thing that I would like to announce is a new Wearingeul ink that's coming very soon to the store. It's called The Valley of Fear by the book of Arthur Conan Doyle. Claire, do you know this book?
You came in a little muffled. Can you repeat the book again?
Sorry, The Valley of Fear.
Valley of Fear. No,
Yes.
who's it? I'm not sure who that one is by.
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not. I know who he is. I'm not, and I know he's an amazing author and writer. I'm more into different genre of books. So, but I'm sure my husband does, and he'll probably say, "Wait, you do know it." But that I love their book series. They're great.
The inks are really great of Wearingeul. I'm so sorry that my audio is not so good. I don't know why, but yeah.
It's coming in a little bit in and out. Shimmer inks should not be used in your pens, correct?
That's correct.
Well, you can use the shimmer inks. Why not? But well, you need to clean better the pen.
Right. Are they all Ebonite feeds or plastic feeds?
They are plastic feeds for the moment, yes.
So Ebonite feeds are on the roll to create. But the Valley of Fear, Arthur Conan Doyle ink of Wearingeul will also not live yet on our website, but will be live in the upcoming days, most likely tomorrow as well, because then I have some time to do things like that. All right, Claire, do you have a question for Raul that you would like to ask him?
Well, we've been asking a lot of questions, Mike, and getting to know you, because you're young. You're a young man, which is great. I think it's awesome that someone like you, for your age and everything, getting into this and having a passion for it. Do you find that a lot where you are in Spain? A lot of young people into the pens.
More than I thought, yeah. Because you need to, if someone don't used to write a lot, you need to explain why the fountain pen is the greatest thing to write. The paper, the ink, and a lot of people I met, they fell in love with fountain pen.
That's wonderful. Yeah, because we've been talking about your company growth and taking it, and you have a lot of ideas for, maybe doing your in-house nibs and just slowly progressing. But in 2 years' time, you already have 3 or 4 pens that you've done, and I love the progression of them from your starter, your base, to the higher end ones. So congratulations on that. They're beautiful pens.
Thank you. It's not an easy thing. Well, 2 years, year and a half. Well, in November we'll have 2 years, but it's really difficult to prepare all the designs. The material, also Ebonite, is very expensive and difficult to work. We made all the parts, so the clip, it's just a different part to design, to manufacture. The filling system, we are 3 people at the company at the moment, so we are very young and small, but we are doing our best.
Would you eventually consider Sorry. Would you eventually
Please go ahead,
consider doing a limited edition pen?
Yeah, we maybe the next month we launch some limited edition. We have to choose one from the three pens that we create, maybe 10, 20 pens limited edition.
That's really cool. That's what I really like. Limited editions are always great to have. I think it's just so cool to have you here, Raul, and hear your story. I'm really enthusiastic about the brand. It's now live on our website for about a week. We already got a lot of requests and orders for it, so people are also really enthusiastic about it, which is a great thing. You received a small batch from you last Friday, or sorry, last Monday. More pens are coming. So we just have them in stock, and people can just order them through our web store, and we will just ship them out. They should just try it. And if you want to see the pens, you're welcome to come into the store or try them out and see them at the Dutch Pen Show, because we will bring them there as well. Claire, for you, it's you're not around the corner, so you
I
just have to
know.
and
We'll
just
talk.
experience.
We'll talk. We'll always talk. We'll talk. Yes. Yeah. Are you having any plans on? Oh, maybe I can be your U.S. Like I don't know. We can do something within the U.S. and get them here too, or I can be the U.S. go-between with Appelboom. Say, hey, contact me, and then we'll just go through Joost to get them.
Raul, where can people in the US get them from? Do you have any point of sales there?
At the United States, I think no. We have in Spain, probably Portugal, Netherlands, and I think there's no more retailers.
Okay, that's good. Then everybody just order them with us. That's also fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's very good. I'll steer
Yeah.
everybody to Appelboom. There you go.
this
That's
year
great. We just ship them worldwide.
Right.
this year we're looking for a brand internationalization, so we are trying to expand a bit more to get more known.
Hmm. No, but I really like it. You're just a small company. You started 1.5 years ago. You're with 3 persons now. You don't have to rush things, because
Yeah,
eventually, if you rush things too fast, if you're going to work with distributors or things like that, you need to make hundreds of pens, but eventually the quality is the most important thing. And that's what people love and will stay with your pen. And if you're going to go for the larger quantities, maybe the quality is getting not so good.
You're
Mm.
muted. You're muted. Muffled.
Oh, sorry.
That's better.
Yeah. So if you have larger quantities, maybe the quality is not that good anymore. So keep doing how you do it right now, and slowly, step by step, growing. That's my advice.
yeah, I think the same. It's also a very handmade pen, so we can produce I don't know 1,000 a month, for example. We have three different type of model. Each one is different, so
Hmm.
it's it's complicated, but we are trying to do our best.
I can see that. I can see that. All right. One last question for you, Raul, from myself. I'm going to invite myself. Can I come to your workshop and make a video there to show the people how the pens are made?
No, you can't. You
No?
need to pay
Okay.
me maybe just $2,000, maybe.
We can work that out. We can work that out. No, because I think
Uh-oh.
we would love to see that.
We are
How the
planning to
pens are
move.
made.
Uh-oh. You froze.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay,
You're
now
back.
Yes, you're
I'm
back.
back.
Yes.
We are planning to move uh, our our fabric to a nearest place and big one. So we are making some changes for the moment. Maybe at the end of the year you can make us a visit, or I may go to the Netherlands also.
It would be amazing. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, we're now almost here at the end of the show. Next week we have another guest, and Raul, you can come up with a question for our next guest to start the show with next week. So, what would be your question for our next guest?
My question, uh, yeah, maybe which is his ideal type of flex nib?
That's a good one.
Do you have flex? You don't have flex nibs now yourself, do you?
No, now the normal size is fine, medium, and broad, but we are trying to get more offer of nibs size.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. That's really cool. All right. We're here now at the end of the show. Wendy loves any nib size. That's really cool. Claudia Loggi, she wants to be a good blogger for that. She wants to join me to Spain. So you're very welcome to join us to Spain with the beautiful weather and the good food. Really love that. Raul, I just want to say thank you for taking your time and joining us in the podcast to tell a little bit more about the brand. I'm really excited for it, and I think that I need to show the pen once more. So there are three models. Just a small recap. There are three models: the Clasica, the Pari, the Clasica, the 117, and the Pari, and they're all really beautiful. You can find them on our website and discover more about it because they are amazing. Sorry, Raul. Once again, thank you so much for taking your time, joining this podcast, and explain a little bit more about your brand, about the models, and why they are so great. Truly appreciate that. And of course, you're very welcome in the Netherlands whenever you have time.
Thank you very much, both of you. It's been a pleasure.
It was great meeting you and learning more about your pen line, and I'm a fan. So we'll talk after the show, Joost.
That's a good one. Claire,
Yeah.
thank you again so much for joining as a co host. It was amazing again. Next week, we have a new guest. We have the CEO of Navalur on the show, Samuel Peng. So that's going to be excited as well because Navalur is doing crazy lately. And we're really, really happy to have that brand in our store as well. So next week, we're going to talk with Samuel about Navalur. We're going to start with your question, Raul. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody that was watching, thank you so much for joining the conversation and joining us in this live podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a like. Help us promote this content because we just love to do this and we love to have a larger reach. And the only way to do that is with, if people are loving our content and you can just hit the thumbs up, things like that, that really works. So please do that. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure to follow us, follow our channel, so you won't miss out on any content of us at all. Thank you again, and we see you next week at the same time, but with a different guest and the same co-host. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.